very own kitchen. What you need is some sushi rice. Sushi rice is very small, short grain rice. It comes in white or brown, and it's sticky. So you're gonna cook your rice as usual. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water. I made 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water, because I want lots of sushi. That will probably make me 4 or 5 rolls. Once the rice is finished cooking, what you're going to do is let it cool on your stove and add in the correct amount of sushi seasoning. So once your rice is done cooking, you stir it in and you pop your rice in the fridge. I left my rice in the fridge for 3 hours. Now I can touch it without burning my fingers. Great news! I can make sushi now. So I've got my sushi rice already cooked. My sushi seaweed papers, doesn't matter what kind, they just look like this. Sometimes you can just eat them raw, they're really good. And then whatever you want to put inside your sushi. I am going to use avocados, cucumbers, spinach, and canned salmon. So I have cut up and prepared everything that I'm going to put in my sushi. I have some spinach, my avocados sliced up into long slices, my cucumbers also sliced up that way, and I have my can of salmon. What you're going to do next is take your sushi rolling bamboo. You can get them in the Asian aisle at your grocery store for about $2. Okay, so I'm going to lay that out on my cutting board here. Take some saran wrap and wrap it around the bamboo like this. Now you're going to take your sheet of sushi and put the dull side down lines like vertical. I'm going to show you how to make 2 different rolls. One with the rice on the outside, one with the rice on the inside. The first one is rice on the outside. I'm just going to take a little bit of oil and just get my hands oily so that the rice doesn't stick. And grab a decent handful of rice. Now plop it down and spread it out. Try and get it into the corners and a fairly even, flat amount. So you don't have to cover the entire sheet. As you can see, I'm leaving about 1 inch at the bottom here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because when you roll it, it will even out. Now you have the option to sprinkle on sesame seeds. I'm going to use hemp seeds. Take this sheet, lift it up, and flip it over. I like putting some spinach in there. Then I'm going to lay some concombras in there. And some avocado. I'm just going to take some salmon and sprinkle it in there. Now, you're going to roll it. This is the complicated part. So again, like I said, this end is the part that doesn't have the rice on it. I'm going to take my roll with my saran wrap, pull it over top of all of the insides, and then pull it back. So I've got the saran wrap and the bamboo rolling pad. And just pull it a couple times until it's tight. Now you're going to just pull on the saran wrap. This takes practice, so don't worry if you don't get it the first time. Pull on the bamboo and just roll with the other hand. So, I'm just pulling and rolling. Pulling and rolling, pulling and rolling. Like so. And just kind of pushing down on it to make sure it's tight. Almost at the end here. There is our roll. Now, I'm going to teach you how to make a second type of roll where the rice is on the inside. Taking that same piece of saran wrap, wrapping it around the edges, taking another piece of seaweed, again, dull side down. Now I'm just putting everything in the inside. And now some rice. So I'm just kind of make a tube of rice. You know what size an average sushi is, sushi roll, so about that big of amount of rice. Again, I'm going to pull this over and pull back. Do that a couple times. Just make sure it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to begin rolling. This time, when I get to the end like this, can you see? I have just a little flap left there, right here. And I'm just going to put some water on there to make it sticky. And then I'm just going to finish my roll. Take it out of the saran wrap. You'll notice, yeah, stuff's coming out of the ends. That just goes in your mouth. Wow, you really are a sushi expert. That was easy, right? Now we're going to slice it up. Like I said, I got a huge pot still of rice, so I can probably make 3 or 4 more rolls with that. And the cool thing is, you don't have to slice them right away. If you wanted, you could just roll it up in saran wrap, leave it in your fridge, and chop it up tomorrow. If you put them in the fridge overnight, already chopped up, it might get dried out. This way it keeps it nice and moist. You're going to want a really sharp knife. So just take your roll, cut it down the middle, and then down the middle again, and then in halves. And you'll probably notice that your end piece is a little messy looking. That one just goes in your mouth. There you go. You made sushi. Now all you need is a little ramekin. Put some soy sauce in there. Dippity-doo. Away you go. You can even buy the ginger, the little pieces of ginger that you put on top of your sushi. You can buy those in the Asian aisle. Add them to your sushi. Or you could just buy sushi in the store if these seems way too complicated. But I think it's really fun to make your own sushi. See you next time.